Going, friend? You doing okay? So far, so good. How's your experience with Mr. Milton?
Oh, he ain't got shit on me. Sure don't.
What's up, guys? Vlogmas. I'm over here jumping the gun. Vlogtober, I'm sorry. Vlogtober number 4 vlog here, episode 4. Yeah. I have a spider bite on my left rear end cheek, if you know what I mean. What? And I didn't notice it until like the other day. And I noticed it because it was like inflamed, it was painful, this, that, whatever. I'm still kind of dealing with it now. And yesterday morning I got up and I realized that it had like a whitehead on it. So I was like, does this need to be popped or something? So, girl, what's going on? I just rubbed over it and it popped and like gross pus was coming out. So I've been cleaning it or whatever. And I have antibiotics at home, so I took some. So I'm hoping that clears up, but I don't have like any more severe symptoms like a fever or anything else like that. So we are trying to prepare for a hurricane here, and we have this issue going on. But anyways, so Milton currently right now, it is a Category 4 hurricane with winds sustained of 140 miles per hour. It is still 700 and something miles away from us. However, the rate that it's moving at, they're assuming that it should be here around Wednesday afternoon or night, something like that. So I am at home. I'm making some, so I'm trying to get rid of some of the stuff out of the freezer because I don't want to lose all of my stuff. But I got these, so I'm making those right now. I don't really have a big appetite right now. I was gonna like make like a meal, but I'm not super hungry right now. So we'll just have that for now, like as a snack. And as far as like preparations go, I am going to hold off on taking everything down because I really don't have that much stuff, guys. Like I just really have, you know, just my barber stuff, my content stuff. My bed, we're just gonna hope for the best. I highly doubt that this area will receive flooding, but definitely wind damage for sure will be in the area. I'm gonna take a screenshot and show it on the screen where my evacuation zone is. I'm in zone C, so I am out of an evacuation zone or storm surge worries. However, wind damage, because we are expected to get winds up to 100 plus miles per hour sustained. So regardless of what area it makes landfall, we're still going to have heavy sustained winds, at least of 70-80 miles per hour. That's just the reality of it. The fact that I also heard that we may have another event of a hurricane that is a possibility to be around the middle of the month. I'm just like, I am over it, like completely over it. Like this is ridiculous. Like this is absolutely ridiculous. I know that this is nothing that is out of anyone's control. Let's hope so at least. But this is just absurd. Like, and I'm just sitting here like, dang, I'm trying to keep up with the bills I got now. How am I gonna do this? I can't make no money. So it's just, yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to pray for us. Keep us all in your prayers because this one, regardless of wherever it hits directly on, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not. Wherever it hit, it ain't gonna be pretty. It's not. So pray for the West Coast, Florida. They need it for sure. I'm going to be moving my own stuff. I'm going to Quan's place, and I will do that Wednesday. I'm gonna work. My plan is to work Wednesday morning, have availability for haircuts, and then I will leave and head up there to where he's at, and I will be up there the duration of the storm until it is safe to come back here. My internet provider, they do have like an app so I can see if it's online or not, so that'll be able to tell me if my power is on or not. That'll be kind of like an indicator. But I'm going to just, you know, prepare for the absolute worst. Like I said, I am going to put everything up. my tools are coming with me, my computer and stuff is coming with me, just things that, you know, if anything were to happen, they don't get destroyed. So enough of my rambling, but I had to come on and let you guys know like what the skinny is, about what's going on. And yeah, so I will touch base with you guys a little bit later because I am going to eat. I have a couple of things I need to take care of. All right, so it is the next day. It is 12:18 in the afternoon. I finally like got out of bed and everything. I've been on the phone and talking to people all day and trying to convince friends that I know that live in evacuation zone A, or maybe even near to that area, trying to encourage them to at least leave, at least that area, you know, because the last thing that you want to do is lose. Even if you got a second story, whatever, you don't want to lose your car. That's the last thing that you want to do. You don't want to lose your car. So that's what I've been doing. I've been kind of planning in my head as to like what I need to put up and what I can, you know, because I'm preparing for the absolute worst. I'm preparing if there was water to come about like yay high in here. I'm not in a flood zone at all, but I'm preparing for the absolute worst. If there was water to come in here or even just on the ground, I'm going to pick up everything. There will be no cords or anything on the ground by the time I'm ready to leave out of here tomorrow morning. Juan has been trying to convince me to leave the state with him, but for people to leave, they've been on the interstate and been traveling like 60 miles in like 4 hours. Like, I don't even want to be trapped in that. I don't want to be trapped in that when I feel like if I'm not in an evacuation zone directly for the storm surge, I should be okay. I am in zone, I'll put it up on the screen here. That is my zone. I'm in zone C. Hillsborough County, the county that I live in, has not said that we needed to evacuate any other zones besides A or B. So I'm heeding to those. However, I am on the first floor, so that is something that is a concern of mine. Power loss, which is more than likely going to happen, but then also I don't want to face being here alone because I don't know anybody in this building. My mentee, he is nearby. I was just talking to him not too long ago, Tony. Tony says that he's going to stay at home with his family in their apartment. So those are the things that I am been kind of going through my mind all day. You know, I get it. A lot of people are concerned, but just a lot of people just don't understand how hurricanes necessarily work. Just because it is a category 5 or 4, whatever, does not mean that it'll be that way at landfall. We're still in a time frame of it traveling. We don't know directly in the cone where it's going. The cone is still too wide. So please, 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 if you guys learn anything about this video, if you don't live in a hurricane prone area, if there is a hurricane approaching, okay, someone that lives in a hurricane prone area and they've been there a while, they know, everyone knows this ahead of time. Yes, either way, it's going to be a bad storm. It's not going to be great. It's not. We're going to more than likely lose power. Things are going to get damaged. There's going to be high winds. There's going to be lots of water. But if you're not in an immediate evacuation zone, to get up and leave purposely just because you want to leave and travel, I feel like is an inconvenience to the other individuals that really do need to evacuate. Like people that live in St. Pete, they have to evacuate. This is not a joke at all because the storm will make landfall there first, right? We had a whole bay in between, you know, we got the Gulf, we got them, and then we got the bay, and then we got us over here. So there's different, you know, positions as to where the storm is going to come. So just please, 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 I know y'all gonna see this video probably after the storm, but please, more than likely after the storm, but please just, the next hurricane that comes, please do not stress someone out like that, please. Because again, to get up and evacuate, especially the beginning of the month when rent's due, all these other bills are due, a lot of people just pay their bills. They don't have money to go spend. And then on top of that, when you get in the car and you do get out of the area to come back, you don't know what you're coming back to. you know how bad it is. You don't even know if you're able to get back in at that too, due to roads and things like that. So sometimes it's just better to stay put. Yes, you're gonna lose that power, whatever, but if you're not in an immediate evacuation zone, I say it's not that serious. Hunker down, prepare, be safe. Yes, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be hot. We know that. It's not gonna be fun. But what are you gonna do? But anyways, enough of that. I am going to get ready to prepare myself here. So that I'm gonna roll it up. All of my barber stuff over there is coming this way. I will do that later today because I am still going to take any appointments if anybody wants any last minute. So that option I did leave available until later today. But when I'm done this evening, all that stuff is coming this way, away from that window. I am going to pull the TV a little further away from the wall and pull it this way, away from the window, turning it away from the window. And then I'm gonna put I have some plastic I can put on it. But other from that, the only other thing that I really I have no control over, and I'm just not doing that. I'm not taking apart my bed. But what I will do is I will saran wrap the bottom of it, just in case. And, you know, we're just going to, for me, I like to over prepare for a hurricane just because you just don't know. You know what I mean? When I fled for Irma, if I can find any of the pictures, I'll put them up on the screen. This was back in 2017. When I had fled for Irma, now Irma, I did leave. I did leave the state. I got out just in time. I had a car and everything at the time. And I drove all the way to Rochester. And as you guys can see, I definitely was prepared. And I was on a second floor unit. My concern was the roof being destroyed. So I made sure I covered everything up, covered up my TVs, all that stuff. That was my concern. This time, my concern, if I was on the second level in this building, I don't think I would be so concerned, but I am very, very concerned, definitely about the wind damage for sure, because, you know, like I said before in my last vlog, I just saw more shingles, like just because I was walking to my garage today, because I went to get my my Tesla charger. I'm gonna pack it up and put it up there. I just don't want certain things to get wet. I don't want that charger to get damaged. So, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to hop on and let you guys know that's what's going on. I'm gonna start preparing and all that, and going through some things, and you guys just watch me as I do that. So I love every single one of you guys. You know, I'm gonna try to document as much of this experience as much as possible. I'm hoping I don't have to go through the storm alone, but I told Quan either way, I do want to go to his place and ride it out there versus here, just because I just feel a little bit more safer there. So, you know, we'll find out. I'll let you guys know along the way too.
Florida, which is including the metro area, and away from there, a little farther down to the south. That's the old Tampa Bay section of the bigger.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
So y'all,
Don't leave me in.
my children are coming with me, okay? They are coming with me. They just gonna be chilling because I'm not taking that risk. Most of my stuff I will leave behind, but my children are coming with me. So I just want to let y'all know that.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just sweet. Your body, your mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh,
Okay, so everything away from the window. That was the goal. I'm just gonna leave this mat right here, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take down just the light itself and put it up, and everything is away from the window as well. I'm gonna do my little video for insurance purposes to show everything that I have. I've done my part to move it away from the window as well. I've even put some of my more expensive things up there just in case if we have any flooding. I'm telling you, y'all remember them pictures I showed y'all? When Irma came, I was not playing either. I tarped up stuff, like I was not playing. The only thing I didn't touch was my bed. And I just hoped and prayed, because at the time I just got my bed not that long ago. And I was like, I hope and pray that nothing happened to my bed. But this time for my bed, I have this wrap along for the TV as well. I'm just gonna wrap maybe just the back of the TV, because I'm thinking the worst event is these windows shattering here. Okay, these windows could shatter here. Apartments in Florida, they don't board up windows. The one in my bedroom, there is a big screen that's bolted into the ground here, and this is concrete on the bottom, and then my bedroom windows are right there. So I should be okay with that. The only reason I'm so concerned about wind is because I am maybe about 12 or 15 miles away from Tampa Bay. So that is my concern. I'm going a little bit more inland, further away. I don't have cameras or anything in here necessarily that I can watch the place, but I am gonna use my Wi-Fi box to see, because there's an app that I can use, and I can see if I've lost power or not, because it's gonna let me know. So just, you know, a little few things here and there. If you ever have to go through a natural disaster like a hurricane, you move to a hurricane prone area, and you guys are watching me, learn from me. Learn from these little things, okay? I think Quan is gonna stay from the way how he's talking. I know James will be over there later. I will be over there. So, you know, we'll be able to comfort him a little bit more. You know, James is a Florida native, so he's been through tons of these since he's been a child. And, you know, Quan has only just been through a few. He's from Delaware, he's from up north. So, you know, those are the things that concern him. But I just wanted to make sure I protect my little things that I have. I don't have much, so we're gonna protect them, okay? We're gonna protect my little items. I downsized so much, guys, when I moved into this apartment, especially from having the house. I sold a lot of things. A lot of things I sold and got rid of, gave them away. So the stuff I do have now, or the stuff I wanna keep for my duration of living here as long as possible. So just want to prepare as much as possible. But I'm hoping that I'm doing this for nothing, fingers crossed. But if I come back and the window is broken and there's been water that came in here, then at least I'll know that my stuff should not be damaged heavily, because I moved stuff away from the window. So that being said, I'm gonna finish up. I'm debating if I want to wrap my bed or not. I'm debating about it. I probably will just do it, knowing me. But if there's standing water that does come in here, I mean, my bed, it might be kind of ruined anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about at the same time. So I don't know, I'm back and forth on it, but the TV for sure, I will wrap the back of it so it doesn't get wet. All right, I'll touch base with you guys a little bit later.
2 hours later.
Hey guys, so it's like 5:24 right now. I just was talking to Quan. He's gonna stay, that's what it sounds like. And I'm about to get ready to head over there. I need to take a shower. I packed up my closet. My closet's all packed up. I did my video. I've done everything I needed to do, making preparations. You know, I was preparing for the absolute worst. If winds were to come from that window, if something broke it and in here got wet, you know, I was just hoping that, you know, maybe the water wouldn't go too far in here. So I brought things away from the window where my barber area is. So I'm taking some stuff out of the fridge. Unfortunately, the other thing that's gonna suck is power goes out. I'm gonna lose all of that food, all the code stuff I just bought. So I'm gonna try to bring like some of the frozen stuff with me, stuff that I know we can eat, like popsicles, stuff like that. You know, other things that are in there. Unfortunately, I am going to lose them. It is what it is. It just comes with the territory. However, I can just get some new groceries. But as far as that goes, I feel like I'm making a good decision by just not being here alone to help with some anxiety, to also just prepare, make sure my affairs and my things are in order, because like I said, I don't really have much these days and I don't want to lose anything else. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up and getting the rest of the stuff packed up, take my shower, and then I will touch base with you guys when we get to Juan's place. Okay guys, I know it's like hours later. It's dark outside and all now. So I'm at Juan's place, and this is where we're gonna hunker down for this hurricane. But y'all see what they done got? They are trying to get turned up. And I'm just as bad too because I had brought mine too. Okay, because y'all know I don't drink like that. I do not drink like that. How was that pasta, friend?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Delicioso. Gracias or gracias? Good morning, guys. Today is the day of the storm. It's raining right now. So the projected path has been kind of changed a little bit. It's supposed to make landfall a little south of us. So I am enjoying the cooler weather at the moment because it's nice and cool out. It's raining, and this is the calm start to some of the bands of the storm. Some of the bands of the storm that are coming on, dropping some rain. Like everyone is like, oh my gosh, you're staying, you should not stay for this, blah blah blah. But it is what it is. Alright, this battery's about to die. I will touch base with you guys. I'm about to start editing actually. Just wanted to let you guys know. You're gonna go out there and weather Milton? Yeah.
It was wet too, man. It's screaming good in here.
Oh.
I thought it dried out all the way. Right, that's what it was. Ooh, got a smell to it.
It's stinking?
Yeah.
And the city expects to shut down the northeast
Yeah, that's the
damn
mold.
treatment facilities.
It ain't mold on it. Just use it and they come back in.
Operating them
Ain't no mold on it.
Yeah. Be safe out there, sir.
I will.
Don't get blown away.
Ooh, that's it.
James made it back inside. He didn't blow away.
Kinda heavy.
That's kind of heavy. Okay, so we're bored out of our minds. Well, Quana's the only one over there being studious and working and all that. And we're watching the news. See all of that? Those little boxes, tornado warnings and stuff. I was gonna say,
6.5 hours later.
All y'all talkers up in here. It's time to keep it down right now. Shh. Shh. Back at you. Shh.
Brave new world. A journey that would change their lives forever.
how's it going, friend? You doing okay?
So far, so good.
How's your experience with Mr. Milton?
Oh, he ain't got shit on me. Sure don't. Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Nah, he ain't got shit on me.
Oh,
You see I'm still standing here.
okay. Uncle Milton ain't got nothing on. Yep. You know, we have to laugh and smile through these moments, but it is 9:26 p.m. so far, and the winds are pretty heavy. The storm has made landfall. I'm gonna get the news back on in just a minute and double check and verify that, but I believe it's made landfall because this is the highest winds that we've had thus far that we're hearing and seeing. So lights went out momentarily for a moment. Let me verify back at home I have lights on. Yeah, I'm online. So, yep, I'm online. So, things looking good so far. Hopefully it stays the same. I've been checking in with everybody else. Only one person I know has lost power, but they're in a evacuation zone. So, but yeah, I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Hey guys, today is Thursday. It is the day after the hurricane. And I am at home. And I am incredibly grateful that this situation didn't affect me directly as bad as it has others that I know. I know people that have lost power. I have power at home. Quan has power. We didn't face a power outage. I also know of people that have had just so many different things damaged. Their homes got water in them. They've lost cars. Just so many different things that has occurred literally within just a matter of 24 hours. And it just really makes you be very aware of everything that's going on. I mean, from the tornado warnings yesterday, I mean, I tried to vlog and let you guys know as much as possible what was going on, but I had so much anxiety that was going on. To the point where I couldn't, I had to, man up for a minute, like, Omar, you got this, everything's going to be okay. You've been praying, that Jaja up above got you. My mom was hitting me up like every so many hours, checking up on me. I mean, just all evening, all day this morning and afternoon, I've been corresponding with people, letting them know that I'm okay. And just on my way back home, just seeing some of the things. James went out and did some driving and showed some videos and stuff. I'm gonna take a few of the pictures and put them up on the screen, some areas of Tampa, but it hit us hard. It hit us pretty hard. The eye hit south of Tampa, and Siesta Key, which is one of my favorite beaches actually to go to. And just to know that those individuals down there that, some of them, they did stay even though they were told to evacuate, but there was also areas that didn't have to evacuate, zones that got severe flooding, places in Clearwater, some places even not too far from where I am, experienced some really, really heavy flooding. I mean, literally our entire complex is underwater. All the way up to the first floor level, like literally what I'm in. And just knowing their dwellings were destroyed is, it just makes you be humble, just puts all of my problems that I have to the side and just like, it could have been that bad, and makes you grateful. So tomorrow is business as usual. I'm about to put my apartment back together because, as you guys remember, I had took it all apart. So I'm going to put my place back together, and I am going to get on the computer a little bit, finish up some editing. I got to do some editing. And then I also just have a couple things I need to look into. But guys, I am mentally exhausted. Physically, I'm okay, but I am just mentally exhausted. It's just a lot. Like, I've been through a situation like this when I was a kid, where the damage and stuff was really, really, to this magnitude, and to see it as an adult now is just the anxiety levels, and just to know like it's not over. hurricane season is not over yet. There is a possibility that we can have more storms. And I told myself the next storm, I will do everything that I can in my power to evacuate the state, because I don't want to deal with any of the impacts at all. I mean, the tornadoes. Did y'all see them tornadoes? I'm sure you guys seen them on the news. Them tornadoes that hit on the eastern side of the state, and there was a few that happened in Fort Myers, was just devastating. I mean, people have lost. I mean, this is even before the winds and the rain came in. So just imagine your home got destroyed from a tornado, and then you have hurricane winds coming in behind it. It's just, I would have been over it. I just would have been so over it. So just everybody keep Florida in your prayers. There's going to be a lot of help that we're going to need. Donate if you can donate. As for myself, I'm okay. But like I always say, I do have the channel's Cash App down below if you would ever like to donate to the channel, help me out any sort of way. It always helps, definitely does, because this has definitely put a damper on my income heavily, especially because I wasn't able to work for so many days, and this is like the second impact that I've had, especially from the last storm. So but anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I know it was a little all over the place, so it was the last vlog. I'm trying my best to keep it with Vlogtober despite everything that's going on. I love every single one of you guys. Definitely go and check out my reaction channel if you have not checked it out. It is up here. And then also definitely go ahead and check out the rest of Vlogtober. I will have hopefully steady content coming in soon if we can stay hurricane free for at least another 2 weeks. I love, again, every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.